Welcome back. Making a special breakfast for your family doesn't have to take hours to prepare.
We're joining back up with our producer, Kat, to learn the secrets to baking some delicious French toast. Hey, Kat.
Hey, guys. We're finishing up our baked French toast right now. Now, we want to get our liquids all together. We're going to start off with 4 eggs. Crack those. Once we have our 4 eggs cracked, you want to go ahead and break them up, whisk them together a little bit before we add our vanilla, sugar, and cinnamon. This is going to give this a lot of extra flavor and that sweetness that you're looking for. Scrape all that in there. Last but not least, we're going to add our heavy cream. This is going to help just really penetrate the bread with a lot of liquid. Now we're going to go with 1 cup of heavy cream. I like mine brought a little bit closer to room temperature than just cold, or else it separates with the eggs. So, just want to make sure you get this fully incorporated. You know, you're going to have some cinnamon specks, you're going to have a little bit of that clumping with that, but it's okay because it's still going to taste the same. Once we get our milk mixture all mixed together, you're going to dunk the bread. Now this is the fun part. You have 1 greased 9 by 13 inch pan. You just take your bread, about 10 seconds each side. You don't want to dunk it and just get it absolutely sopping wet because you want to have a little bit to hold on to as you're taking it out of the pan as well. So just flip that over. You can kind of tell once it gets fully soaked through just by touching it. All right. Now that's our first one. I got 6 more of these to go. Now that we have these soaked, we're going to pop them in the oven at about 350 degrees for 30 minutes or so, but we're going to flip them half the way through. So once we've had these cooking for about 15 minutes, you're going to want to take them out and flip them. Trust me, you'll be glad you greased the pan before you got to the flipping part because they may get a little stuck. Just going to flip it over. Basically what we're doing here is we want even cooking. We want the tops of these to be beautifully brown and toasted. Just going to flip them all over, and you can tell these are definitely saturated with some liquid. They're kind of mushy, a little jelly-ish. But all that's going to dry up here shortly once we pop it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. After that last 10 minutes, you're going to crank up the broiler. We're just going to toast the tops off for about 2 more minutes after that. Total cooking time, you're looking at about 30 minutes, but trust me, it's a lot easier than having to stand over a stove frying these single pieces of bread. So now that we've baked off our French toast, we're going to top it. Now you can do anything from just a normal maple syrup sauce. You can do whipped cream. I'm just going to do strawberries and powdered sugar. So just going to drizzle my strawberries over the top. I love fresh strawberries, especially when they're in season like right now. And then we just grab our sifter, put a little bit of powdered sugar over that. Now, isn't that beautiful? So, now you're ready for a great weekend breakfast that you don't have to stand over the stove for. Back to you guys.
Hey, thanks a lot, Kat. Yum, yum, yum.
Looks delicious. You could